Hi there, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cute little, I call them doily flowers. There's probably a better word for them, but they're really actually quite simple to do. So what we're going to do, I'm going to make a smaller version here, and it starts with a 1 by 12 inch piece of designer paper, and you need 2 of them. And you can see hopefully that I've scored them at the 1/2 inch all the way along. And what you're going to do is you're going to accordion fold. So my first strip I'm going to fold down, and what I meant by that is your first little flap is going to face down, and that is important because your second one needs to go up. Okay, so you're going to go all the way to the end, and then you're just going to scrunch it all together to make sure those are nicely creased. Okay, so remember this one ended on a down and started on a down. So the second piece you're going to do, you're going to score up. And the reason for that, so I'll just do a few here, is because what we're going to do is we're going to make this one big long snake, and these 2 pieces need to hook together. So you'd put adhesive here, they would connect, it's just going to make a stronger bond, and then you're going to have a really long strip of designer paper. Once you have that whole snake done, what you're going to do is take your crocodile and squeeze together about half of one strip, it doesn't really matter. And then using this small hole in your crocodile, you're just going to punch a hole, and you're going to continue doing that all the way along your snake. Once that's done, you're going to tape your start to your finish, and you're going to have a circle. And after you have your circle, you're then just going to feed, and I'm just using the baker's twine, some baker's twine through the holes, and then you're going to pull them together so they go nice and tight. And I think you get what I'm doing here. You can see how that's going to stay together, and the string holds it together and it's going to hold it flat. So you want to make sure you give it a nice tight tie. Okay, so I'm going to just double knot it just in case. And then just, I don't know if it's going to add any security to it at all, but maybe it looks a little prettier. What we're going to do on the back side is just take, I have a 1 3/8 inch circle punch here. I'm just going to put that on the back. And then the top, I've got a 1 3/8 in pink pirouette and then a 1 1/4 in the soft suede. They're attached. And now I'm just going to feed my baker's twine through that hole. Okay, and probably putting adhesive on the back there is a good idea. I might throw in a few glue dots after. And then grab any button of your choice. And I'm just going to feed each end through the buttons. And then when it's all said and done, what I'm going to do is just take a hot glue gun, and I'm just going to glue gun a little piece of doweling onto the back and put these in a little pot in my little baby vignette section that I've got going on in my classroom. So you can see there, first one's a little tedious. After you've done it a couple times, it comes together quite nicely. And my last step is, because it's white baker's twine, I just take a sponge that has some brown on it, and I just antique that twine a little bit before I trim my ends. And there you have, so far, got 2 little paper doily flowers that are going to look so cute sticking out of a little pot. Thanks so much for stopping by. If you have questions or want to see the finished product, check out my blog at stampwithheather.ca.